Oops. Keep watching. Okay. You have to land in certain places. Yeah, I've never been able to do them properly, and I just don't know what I'm doing wrong, so. Oh, these guys are sitting. I'm gonna kill them.
We must
Oops. No! Stay sitting!
Don't step up if you don't want to get wrecked. We gonna go out next week?
Stay sitting! Okay, great.
You good, Franklin?
You're dead. You're fucking dead.
Man, I'll fuck
You're
you
fucking dead. Stay sitting. Get back to your seating position. No. If they're sitting, you can just kill them by like landing on them, honestly. It's so stupid. It's a weird glitch that I'm glad they haven't patched because I enjoy it very much. We might be too late. This is a sweet selfie, actually. All right. Yeah. So how do I upload my gallery to the internet? Can somebody explain this to me right now, just so I don't forget? Okay, how do I upload my gallery? Game. Online? No. Settings? Rockstar editor? No, that's my camera? No. Stats? No. No, nobody's explaining it to me. I'm looking at chat. Gallery. Where's my... How do I go to my gallery? Oh, more... Oh, fuck! Oh my god, there's more! Okay, yeah, this should have everything I ever made, right? Yeah, there we go! How do I upload them all to, add meme text? There we go. Nah. Okay. How do I save them to... How do I upload all these to my social club? Left control. Yes. Oh my god, I just want my pictures. Do I have to upload them each individually? This is bullshit. This is actual bullshit. Oh my god. Do I have to accept this every time? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Social club. Social club. I'm gonna do this to every fucking picture I got. Fuck you guys. And then I don't have to do it one at a time anymore once I do it. I think I only have like 50 photos though. So just be a little patient. These are some awesome photos, okay, guys? Oh, what the... Fuck. Suck your dick. Okay, maybe later. Click my images in the Google Chrome browser. Yeah, I'll do that later. Thank you. I can't wait. Come on. Yeah. Google Drive the movie. Yes, it is. Fuck off. I know it won't be fast. I don't I'm just trying to get these cuz I didn't know how to do them before, you know? Don't worry. I can answer your questions too, remember? Like you guys can answer like I'll be reading chat this whole time. So, if you want to ask me any tantalizing questions or just complain about how I never read chat, then feel free. Oh my god, all those ones with the filters and the frames. I remember that. See, I'm already so far back in time. I only play games like once a week, so. My chat's not refreshing. I'm gonna refresh it. Sorry if I didn't see your last however many questions, but the Twitch app was being stupid. Okay. Have I ever watched 127 hours? The poster was clever. Yeah, I did. It was on my list of things. Yeah. That was dog poop. Is 12 Monkeys better than Primer? I don't know. Why is it better than Primer? I don't know. It's more consistent and makes more sense, I guess. I don't know. Primer's just weirdly complicated, but they're both really good. They're both amazing. How's the new Synecdoche review coming? Same as I last left off. I at the end of part 4, I said I'm gonna get a new YMS review out, and that YMS review is unfriended. So once that's done, then I'll be back to it. It's really like I don't know. I would have had everything that I'm doing right now this month, in terms of the bigger releases that aren't just quickies of movies in theaters, would have been done about 2 months ago if I didn't have to worry about my whole moving situation, but that came out of nowhere. So, I mean, Unfriended Part 1 probably, like, I was waiting, like, you can see old tweets of mine saying for people to notify me whenever that movie came out on digital, right? Just so I could use the footage. And the movie came out on digital in October, and I was ready to use the footage back in October. And it wound up not happening that fast because, well, first was Toronto Film Fest and Vancouver Film Fest also. And then immediately after, when I should have been getting that review done, when I would have had it done, all of a sudden, I find out that I have to fucking move out of my house. And, I mean, I had to go house hunting, and that took a long fucking time. And I'm still not even done having all my shit settled and unpacked and cleaned and everything. When you know how on my vlog channel I have that, like, shit I did this month or this past 2 months thing? When it gets to the point that shows all of the video that I've been taking of me doing all this house bullshit, you guys will probably be astounded by just how much shit we had to do. And if there's anybody criticizing me over how long it's been taking to get all this house shit done, I don't think anybody will be criticizing me after that footage is out, because it is absolutely ridiculous. Anyway. Yeah, I noticed a few of these pictures from, like, the first 3 plays-throughs of this game, so I'm pretty sure we're getting near the beginning. What's my favorite movie of 2015 so far? Probably Anomalisa, followed by Son of Saul, and then followed by The Revenant. How old was I when I came out? I think 15. I think I was in high school before I like admitted it to myself. And then at that point, I never really officially came out to other people. I just kind of like treated it factually instead of saying, oh, by the way, there's some big deal, this giant burden on my life that I have to tell you about. I just treated it as though like it wasn't that big of a deal, which is the whole point, right? Anomalisa lost to Inside Out. Oh, wow, what a surprise. Well, the exact same thing's gonna happen at the Oscars, so get ready for it, I guess. Okay, so this is, really? The first picture I ever saved was all that shit? Okay. Great. See? I told you guys that wouldn't take that long. That was nothing. You guys are impatient babies. How did my parents find out I'm gay? There was a video on my vlog channel, this 5 facts tag going along when YouTube used to be pretty much just a community of vloggers all making video responses to each other, and I was one of those vloggers, and I didn't really have that many subscribers, but you know, people interacted with each other. And on the 5 facts, one of them I said, I'm gay. And that's how my parents found out, and they were really mad about it, and they treated it as though it was a decision I was making, and then I was not allowed to have anybody over for a sleepover anymore. And it was shitty.
Oh my God!
Get out that ride, home.
Damn!
Yeah.
It's on, chump!
Yeah, it's on. Goodbye. How does Anomalisa rank on my list of favorite Kaufman movies? Synecdoche is my favorite. Eternal Sunshine is my second favorite. And then, I mean, I haven't seen Malkovich or Adaptation for a long time, so I'm gonna have to decide how I rank those. But the way I feel like it will probably be Malkovich, and then Anomalisa, and then Adaptation. Probably, but I don't know. I can't be sure. Oh, fuck off. This is a dank song. Can I answer this fucking phone? Yeah, it's part of my mission, isn't
Ever
it?
heard of Jackson Skinner? He's head of product development at Facade.
Man, we must read different magazines.
But yeah, I mean, I haven't
Bastard
seen
made a fortune
Adaptation
selling
since
customer
like
data to the highest bidder from
fucking
Moscow to Tehran. He's
2007.
handing it to the cyber
I think the
terrorists on a
first
fucking
time I
silver
watched
platter.
Synecdoche
Okay,
was
dog,
like
chill, shit, chill. I
after
got
the
you, man.
last
What's the
time I
plan?
watched
I'm reliably
Adaptation.
informed
But I
that
bought it
there's a
on Blu-ray.
weakness for
I've yet to watch it on
working
Blu-ray,
girls.
so I'm
There's a
excited to
regular
do
he
that.
likes to pick up in La Puerta. You stake her out, and she should lead you to
I'm
Skinner.
looking forward
I'll
to
send you
seeing it
the
again,
location.
honestly.
Meanwhile, maybe
I
I'll
should
take
move it
another
up my
look at
list
the
of
fruit
things I
share
should see
price.
again.
All right, homie. I'll be in touch.
You know you're right, honey. It's time I told you who your father was.
It's time I told you who your father was. The end. Done. Ouch. I left that phone call on a cliffhanger. She literally said that. I love interjecting in people's lives in this game. And just making things like the most inconveniently dramatic that they could be. You know? It's time I told you who your father was. Bam. Done. Just imagine who else is on the other end of that line. She's like, who? And then they find out, like, later that day, like, some crazy man just clocked her in the face and stomped on her until she died. Like, literally right then. Imagine the mental torment that's going on in this fictional GTA player's life.
Please, a little respect.
That's why it's funny. It's because it's not real. You know, it's so ridiculous and morbid. Oh my God, a twin.
Please, don't touch me.
Shit!
Have I always lived in Canada? Yes, I was born in Canada. I am still in Canada. Although I was born in Alberta, Canada, and now I live in British Columbia, Canada. I moved away from the super cold place and moved into the warmest part of Canada that's still not as warm as the States, but warm for me, so fuck off, everybody. I want your car. My favorite game of all time? I don't know, I'm loving Mass Effect already, even just that little bit that I was playing with Mark, trying to revisit it. So that's one of my favorite games. The original Oddworld games are amazing, and then Halo 1 is probably my favorite game of all time, honestly. I can't deny it. I think Halo 1's my favorite out of, like, every game ever. It's so good. Everything about it. You know, people lump in Halo to the same category as, like, Call of Duty and Battlefield, but it's really not. Halo 1 had an amazing story, an amazing soundtrack. Oh, fuck! That must be my girl. You can't bash Halo 1 and pretend like it's oh fuck. Pretend like it's the same as like Call of Duty and Battlefield. That's ridiculous. Now, yes, you can make that comparison.
No browsing. It's bye now or bye-bye, honey.
Yeah, I hear you.
I just bumped into her. Okay, I gotta piss. Hey, good timing, guys, for me to die, because my roommate finished making them sandwiches, and they look delicious. So I'm gonna dig into them for a second before I start again. Mmm. Telltale CSI. I blew my cover. By like running into her. Yes, you can bite into me. It's so basically he's got this like sandwich press. So he like it's like this buttery grilled, it kind of like makes like it traps whatever's in the sandwich into these little like triangles. And it's got jalapeno, and he's got ground beef and cheese. And I'm dipping it in sriracha mixed with ketchup. Good night, Indy-kun. Yum. I think I have a copy of CSGO, but my roommate is actually is a professional, or he was a professional Counter-Strike player. Now he has a job that doesn't fit the schedule that he would like to continue being a professional, but he spent a good like 2.5 hours explaining everything there is to explain about Counter-Strike to me, and like different strategies and like ways of doing each map, and like how to do it. That's all I want, is just that experience. I don't want to play it because it's way above me, and I don't want to be a part of it. It's not something I'm ever going to be good at. Well, yeah, he was in tournaments and shit. He was like, he like flew to a different country and represented Canada for some Counter-Strike thing. No, wait, it wasn't for Counter-Strike. It was for, he was saying he wanted to be professional at Counter-Strike, and he's in the top 1% of players on Counter-Strike. But he did the tournament for TF2, not Counter-Strike. I literally told him he should make a video doing exactly what he just did to me. Like, just explaining all that shit. Like, the video would be really good to watch. Yum. Yeah, I saw Hateful Eight. It was great. 8. Great out of 8. By Quinty Tarantuni. Alright, got 2 more pieces of the sandwich left. Still going for it. Inception was on my 2010 list, and I went in depth in that video. Yeah, it is weird how Unfriended parodied Amanda Todd, isn't it? The Adam Plays Patreon video, we're still working on it. Like, Mark's sick right now, and we don't really want to do it while he's sick. Yum. I'm 75% done this sandwich. The problem with saying that Sandy Hook is a hoax and every other stupid, oh, somebody shot up something in America, it must be a false flag idea. Because there's people that literally just say false flag to literally every mass shooting in America. Even beyond America, right? And the reason why I think those people are fucking nuts is because if they had any inkling of attribution for why there would be a false flag, and they actually had like a good reason why there would be a false flag, then it'd be more believable, right? But as far as I can tell, everybody that thinks it's a false flag is under the impression that these shootings are happening, or that these shootings are being faked for the purpose of gun control, because the government wants to take your guns. When in reality, it has the exact opposite effect. It has the exact opposite fucking effect. Gun sales go up after every single one of those shootings. If you think that these shootings are being orchestrated as a false flag for the purpose of anti-gun legislation, or that these false flags are happening to take your guns away, you're fucking insane. Because more guns get sold after every single one of these. It promotes the sales of guns. Every single time. Not a single piece of legislation has come out of these mass shootings. We've only had looser gun legislation. And when I say we, I mean the United States. Like, that's so fucking stupid. I don't know what my favorite Bright Eyes album is, and I think that you're kind of memeing it now, because I feel like I've been asked that like every stream. I'm pro gun control in the same way that I'm pro grenade and nuclear weapon control. If you want a handgun, go for it. I don't think that there's any reason you should have an automatic machine gun. I think it's ridiculously excessive. And it's not about trampling other people's rights. Because when you have a human being that has a device that can literally destroy the lives of dozens of other human beings by the touch of a button, how is that not different than just having a pipe bomb that you can set off in someone else's yard? Like, I don't get it. Ah!
Damn, that must be my girl.
Hi there, beautiful. You want to party with me?
It's right here. Whatever. That was a good-ass sandwich. I just don't see, like...
Damn, that must be my girl.
Hi there, beautiful. You want to party?
If you live in a really shitty neighborhood in the United States and everybody else has a gun, then sure, have a handgun. I don't see why not. If I lived in a really shitty neighborhood in the United States, I would own a firearm. But otherwise, I mean, if there's no immediate threat towards your personal safety,
Not today, honey. I'm waiting for someone.
then yes, sorry, excuse me. If there's no immediate threat to your personal safety, then you're literally just saying, I want to have more opportunities to accidentally harm those around me in my home. Because that's how it feels to me. Is like, I don't trust my own personal capabilities more than I trust statistics. Which is why, you know, it's the same thing as saying, like, you won't drink and drive because you know that statistically you're more likely to kill somebody if you drink and drive. Even if you think that you're a good driver when you drink, you acknowledge the statistics. Driving in general, even if you take drinking out of the equation. I haven't gotten my license for a long time, and one of the reasons why is because I don't fucking trust myself not to run somebody over. There comes a point where X amount of accidents that you could possibly come across or possibly be involved in are literally unpreventable. There's gonna be, like, there's cases where you're driving like 30 in a residential neighborhood and some kid chasing a ball that's directly in front of them just dives out in front of your car. That's terrifying to me, right? And so I trust the statistics, and I don't go, it's me, I'll never get into an accident. Like, I'm legitimately terrified. I'm getting my license so I can get a self-driving car, because I know that when self-driving cars hit the market, they'll still make you have a license. There's no way that they will not make you have your license. And so that's why I'm getting my license taken care of now, is because self-driving cars are going to come. So I just, like, I don't have this lack of self-doubt that... Oh, sorry.
Seriously, is that asshole following us? Is he Vice? Set me up. I'll fucking kill you. Get away from me, you maniac!
You know, I don't even feel bad about it.
Oh, I'm just supposed to leave the area? That's it? Okay. I just don't feel like I'm invincible, you know? And apparently a lot of people do. And I feel like the same thing would come out of me owning a firearm. Like, it's just one more opportunity for something bad to happen. What if
Hey
I
man, I wiped that soft
have it
for
locked
you.
up in a safe,
Excellent
I hear a noise in the other
news. I'll
room, and
speak
it's the
to you
middle of the
soon.
night, and I think somebody's breaking in because I'm fucking paranoid. And then it turns out that it was like just a drunk friend or a drunk guy that thought it was his own home and broke in. Robert Downey Jr. did that. Robert Downey Jr. was so drunk and or high that he broke into his neighbor's home thinking it was his own. You know, like, they could have easily just shot him. Robert Downey Jr. could have been dead. It's the issue with me and guns is, like, there's too much of an opportunity to accidentally kill someone with a gun. If you have a knife, if you have a bat, if you have an axe, if you have a sword, if you have any kind of weapon that isn't as simple as clicking a button or pulling a trigger and then somebody's dead, then you have an opportunity to assess the situation and decide if you really want to kill that person. And like I said earlier, if you're in a situation where you're in a really shitty neighborhood, right, and you're in imminent danger no matter where you are, if you're like really low income and you're in a neighborhood where like literally just people are shooting up people all the time, just drive-bys, etc., then yeah, I would say you're at liberty to own a gun. You know, there's plenty of instances where owning a gun would be acceptable and in my eyes. Well, not.
So who the fuck
I'm not
don't
saying
you
it's
like
unacceptable
Guy's
otherwise,
called
but
Isaac Penny, ruthless vulture
undoubtedly
capitalist, about to
acceptable.
take a controlling interest in Vapid Motor Company and sell thousands of workers down the
I know you
river.
can get training on
Penny's,
how to
one of
handle
those
guns, but
tight-fisted billionaires, rides the
I
same
mean,
bus to and from work every day. I was thinking you could
how
take over
often
the
do you hear
routes and-
about?
Drop the ass
Haha!
halfway
Wow,
years to
she just
go.
walked
I got it.
through
Good. One
my
thing,
phone
If I
call.
was you, I
Wow,
wouldn't buy any
bitch!
Vapid
I'm gonna
stock
get
until the
that bitch.
acquisition falls through.
I'm gonna get that bitch. She walked through my phone call. Fuck you! I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You don't walk through my phone call. My fucking call, okay, bitch? Okay, that was my fucking call. You don't walk through that ever again. Yeah, I don't feel like I live.
Social media and no
And again, I mean,
selfies. A place that's
there's so many different
imagined.
extremes
Rock music has the
to
power
gun
change
ownership
a
that
lot
like
of
I can't
things.
just
We
say
won the
like
Cold
blanket
War with
rule
the
no
guitar
guns.
solo,
Like that would be
I'm pretty
stupid.
sure.
That's
But the
so stupid.
80s were kind of fuzzy.
It's
So were the
it's a matter
90s.
of like how
Let's
far do you
all
go?
medicate now
How
with some music, shall we?
there's all these people that support open carry. I don't know how much I support open carry because I mean it seems like a lot of the gun arguments in the United States when it comes to a lot of conservative, not just small town, but conservative people, is that they need to have a gun literally everywhere with them. I'm not saying it's all of them, but I mean, like, there's a significant portion of Americans. You don't see that often in Canada at all. Like, it's very different. There's a significant portion of Americans that just, they need to have their gun everywhere they go. And that scares me because if they're that paranoid and they think that people are constantly trying to kill them, then does that not put them in a situation where they are more likely to kill somebody because they think that other people are constantly trying to kill them? Is that not what's already happening with the United States police force, of them constantly being under the guise of like, oh my god, this person came at me with a towel around their hand, they obviously have a gun, they're obviously trying to kill me. Like, if you put yourself in that mentality where somebody's always out to get you and somebody's gonna kill you and you own a gun, you're gonna accidentally kill somebody that wasn't trying to kill you. Dude, I'm fucking paranoid. Like, there's plenty of times where I've thought that people might have been following me, you know, and I'm not sure, and then, you know, I think about it later and you know, there's no real evidence to support that those people were following me, so it was probably just nothing, right? But the police in America and a significant amount of the gun-owning population in America is under the constant guise of terror, right? You know, it's all this, like, oh, the Muslims are invading, everything, people are gonna shoot me, people are trying to kill me, there's rapists everywhere, blah, blah, blah. Like, people are under a constant threat, and that's part of the reason why people feel the need to carry their guns with them everywhere. Like, the ideology is within the mentality itself, you know? To say, I need a gun with me everywhere I go, kind of also says, I'm scared that people are trying to kill me everywhere I go. Or it also says, I think that there's a reasonable chance that someone's going to try and kill me everywhere I go. Right? And those are the type of people that scare me, and those are the type of people that I think should not be having guns with them everywhere they go. Those are my thoughts on it anyway. Like, I don't trust it. I don't trust other people. I don't trust other people not to drive. Or, sorry, not to
Just a penny, ain't it?
avoid accidents.
Forget about it. Spendthrifts.
I misspoke. I don't trust other people on the road. Why would I trust other people with guns? You know?
Attention
When I...
please hold on to your fucking seats.
This is hilarious.
Hey, I thought you needed a ride, homie. What? Just business shit. You know
Wow. That was amazing. What the hell just happened here? Goodbye. If I have a crosswalk that says I can walk, I don't just blindly go across the road like this. I don't just like look on my phone and look down. I look to make sure that other people aren't gonna fucking run me over, because people are fucking idiots. And I don't trust the average person operating a steel death machine that can kill me at any point. Why would I trust the average person operating a pocket death machine that can kill me at any point? I just don't. People are fucking idiots, and that's the problem with people having these tools that can kill other people. I feel the same way about vehicles as I do about guns, is that as soon as self-driving cars are out, I would see no reason not to provide serious incentives for people who are driving self-driving cars. I would encourage